So hello and welcome to the Cheviots. I'm at a place called Auchope Cairn, if that's pronounced right. Been here once or twice before when walking the Cheviots, but this camp was inspired by Dave from Miles From Anywhere YouTube video. He did a camp here either last year or the year before, I can't remember. But I remember at the time thinking that looks a stunning spot if you've got the weather right. So as I say, Monday night, normally I would park in Heathpool to walk up here. That's about a 5 mile, 6 mile walk to where we are now. But we're being after work and I've got a lot to do tomorrow. I thought I'd get the permit to park at Mount Hooley. So I pulled up at Mount Hooley and this guy come out and he said, "Can I help you?" I says, "Oh, I've got a permit, just going for a camp, a park." He says, "You can't park here overnight." I says, "Really?" And he sort of said, "Yeah, if you read the small print, there's no overnight parking." So I was like, "Oh, bloody hell." So I thought I was going to have to drive all the way back to Heathpool and walk the 4 miles back to Mount Hooley, lose the 4 mile head start I had. But he asked what time I'll be away in the morning. I said I'll be away early, and he says, you let us stay there tonight. He says, but remember in future there's no overnight parking, which I was unaware of because I'm sure some other wild campers, local wild campers, I think Graham Basnett is possibly parked there overnight before, but they maybe changed the rules, so I'll just have to leave work early next time and hike up if I'm coming up this way. But it's a stunning night. I think I've found a little patch just off the summit here of the cairns for a nice pitch. And as I say, tonight's all about relaxing, having a really chill night. It's been crazy busy at work, and nothing like a little bit of solitude, peace and quiet to get you relaxed. So I'll get pitched up. So luckily found this patch of fairly flat grass in between all the bilberry and the heather and the legs. So you can see I've got the lanchan. The thing is, we're camping. Oh, it's got a huge selection of pegs because you never know what ground you're going to get. It's a big bee. No forecast, but well, we've dropped down the wind 5-10 mile an hour. That's all. But we've got nothing here where we've dropped down onto this ledge, level bit. So it's deep and it's mossy. So I've got a selection. Got my Hillyberg pegs here, deltas and easterns. Should do the job. So get it pitched. Well, that's that pitched. A little bit awkward. A little higher ground to the sides and the back, but we managed. Just hope it's level. I'll give you a look around. So that was a tricky bit. It's higher here, much higher here, but I've got it pitched quite high because I want as much air in as possible. But it looks a little bit weird at the back, but it's going to do the job. But what a lovely spot. All set up now. So I'm just using my Z mat to sit on outside because it's too nice to be inside. Bit of new kit. This I got is the Soto foldable table. Very lightweight. Don't normally bother with a table, but with an alcohol stove, it just gives us somewhere to cook on a level place where you never know when you're going to be pitched. So no changes in here. I've still got the Thermarest X-Therm. I nearly swapped it out for a lighter version, like a summer one, but for like nearly 200 quid for saving a few grams, I'm sticking with that. I was thinking about it when we were doing a GR131, but as I say, the weight saving against the money, it's not worth it. Still got the full of summer, the Flames Creed quilt, just backpack, b-ball, spare snacks, sleeping clothes up there, and all the electrical stuff there. But what a night it is. As I say, there's a breath of wind, but getting a 1 or 2 midges. I've got the midge net just in case, but I hope not. thing about the Cheviots, so against the Lake District, you just don't see anybody. It's such a quiet place. Stunning. Sun's starting to go down now. Had a few midges around, but the breeze has picked up a little bit, so it's a little bit better now. So hopefully I get a video of this one. The last 3 times, no, well, apart from the cave camp, so 3 times I haven't ended up doing a video. The first one was just the Yellow Valley, Langley area, the same place at the waterfall where Andy Wardle and Blot Outdoors had a camp, and he ended up going for a swim. I forgot me sleep mat of all things, so I went there, pitched up. It was boggy as hell, and just cooked me tea. Sat there till it was sort of getting dark, then headed away back home. Then I had a camp on Simonside Hills with a mate, but that wasn't one for a video. It was a drinky one. Took some cans up just to catch up with Mark, who I've done a silent video with before, actually, in the lakes. Then the last one was up at Ab's Head. It was the night after the big Aurora show. I picked the Saturday night because I said it was going to be activity all weekend, and Friday night it kicked off. I woke up 3 in the morning. I was going to stay up, but I was knackered after work. Woke up 3 in the morning, checked the phone for alerts, and it was going off. So stuck my head out the window and got an image. But what I didn't realise at that time, I just pointed it north. It was all going on above the head. It was such a strong storm on that one. So when I went out on the Saturday, it didn't happen. I didn't get a sunset, no aurora. I woke up for a sunrise, set my alarm at 5, and there was nothing whatsoever. I just stopped filming. But it's weird. You've got to put in perspective what you're going out for, the wild camp, or you're going out to make a video. And sometimes I just can't be bothered. If it's not outstanding views and the likes, I just want to enjoy the camp. But that one, coming back from St Hab's Head, it wasn't until I was driving back, and it's a lovely road on your way to sort of Berwick. You've got the North Sea on the left hand side. Just realised how relaxed I was after the wild camp, just going out for a chill out. It was perfect. So sometimes you'll video, and sometimes you'll not. You'll just not feel in the mood. And it's the same with editing. Sometimes I bloody love the editing. Sometimes I just can't be bothered to get into it. It takes a bit of momentum. But yeah, hopefully get a video out this one. It's a stunning night. I'm just gonna stay out of the tent as long as possible. I've shut the doors just to make sure I don't get any creatures in there. And just enjoy the sunset. It's starting to mist up now in the valleys. It's stunning, absolutely stunning. Well, that's the sun gone down, and the temperature dropped right down. So just put the woolly hat on, and down jacket, and enjoying the last of the twilight. I've had my sandwich, a couple of snacks. I think I'm going to have an early night. I deserve it. Been busy at work. The silence up here though, it's unreal. So if I don't bring you back before the morning, we'll see you then. So good morning. Had a peaceful night's sleep. Apart from initially getting set up, I didn't test the pitch to see how level it was. And when I sort of getting time to lie down. Realised it wasn't level at all where I was going to sleep, so I had to do some moving around, and eventually found an angle and a bit of stuff in a down jacket on the mat, got level enough to have a comfortable night's sleep. Normally I'll just do the lie down check, but I think near the sunset was going to be quite nice. I was too sick having to walk around and everything else. Yeah, I'm liking the new X-Boiled stove. I've watched lots of wild camping videos, and I've always been happy with my Soto, but it's just that peacefulness of the alcohol stove. I must thank a friend at work for getting us a buy of ethanol. Robert, appreciate it, mate. That was a Christmas present for the girls in the nursery. It's always a happier when I'm camping outright. Got one of those the soldering mats. Just don't know if the heat would transfer and maybe damage the table. I got off Lisa for $5.99. I thought, why not? That'll do. Lovely. Well, thanks for coming along. It's been a lovely, peaceful one. Just what the doctor ordered. I'm heading back through College Valley, back to the Mount Hooley, and we'll bring you along on the next one. Cheers now, goodbye.